Hazardous waste might sound like something you would only find in a huge factory or chemical plant. But actually, you can find them in many commonly used household products. Household hazardous wastes are home chemicals that could potentially harm the environment and endanger human health if disposed of improperly. These products may be combustible, flammable, corrosive, toxic, or poisonous. The most common of these products include fertilizer, pesticide, paint, household cleaners, automotive fluids, and batteries. These products contain heavy metals and other pollutants. When they are flushed down toilets or poured into the sink, part of these substances may not be removed by the wastewater treatment facility and could cause problems with the treatment process. Even worse is when these products are discharged into storm drains, which offer no possibility for removal. Heavy metals and other pollutants go straight into neighborhood lakes and streams where they can harm fish, birds, and other wildlife and pollute sources of drinking water. So how do you properly dispose of household hazardous wastes? These products should be used up, kept in their original containers, and placed into your regular trash for disposal, taken to the Dallas County Home Chemical Collection Center, or if you live in a single-family residence. Some of these materials may be accepted curbside for pickup by Irving's Special Waste Collection Vehicle. These products should never be poured into sinks, storm drains, or onto the ground. This video will show you how you can help the environment by changing your buying and disposal practices for commonly used products. This is easy to do and does not require a lot of time. Before you even have to deal with disposal of these products, you should be aware of environmentally friendly practices for purchasing and storing them. It is vitally important that you always carefully read labels including storage, use, and disposal directions. You can identify hazardous materials by looking for the following words and phrases on labels. How many hazardous chemicals do you have in your home? You can use this checklist to find out. Caution: children should not touch chemicals, nor complete this checklist without the supervision of an adult. It is very important to carefully read the label. When possible, choose alternative products that do not contain heavy metals, toxic materials, or other harmful substances. Look for products that say, contains no phosphorus, non-toxic, non-corrosive. Also, when possible, purchase products that are identified as recycled. Purchase the right amount of products to avoid having leftovers or products going to waste. Carefully read all instructions before using a product and take accurate measurements so that you buy just the right amount of material. This most commonly occurs with painting projects, which we will discuss in more detail later in this program. If you can't use up a product, try to find a neighbor, friend, or community organization that can. Always store products in their original containers in order to have instructions about their use, storage, and disposal readily available. Make sure container lids are fastened securely. Do not mix, combine, or consolidate hazardous materials. Recycle as many products as you can: motor oil, oil filters, antifreeze, transmission fluid, automotive tires, lead-acid batteries, and vegetable oil are recyclable and can be conveniently picked up curbside by the Special Waste Collection Vehicle or taken to the Home Chemical Collection Center. When transporting this material to the Home Chemical Collection Center, it is a good idea to load them into a cardboard box lined with newspaper. The box should be loaded into either the trunk of the car or the bed of a pickup truck and properly secured to prevent spillage. Contact the City of Irving or visit the city's website for a complete list of items the special waste collection vehicle will pick up, maximum quantities and acceptable containers, and other information pertinent to recycling. Contact the Dallas County Home Chemical Collection Center for details about their program. One of the most common household hazardous waste materials is paint. It is very important to carefully measure the surfaces that need painting to ensure that you are buying just the right amount of paint. There are helpful estimate charts available online at painting supply stores and the Home Chemical Collection Center that can be used to minimize leftover paint. Contact the Home Chemical Collection Center for a worksheet. If you do have paint left over, follow these tips. Use it up. For small amounts, paint the inside of a cabinet, drawer, or storage shed. Paint a shelf, the doghouse, bird feeder, or flower box. Give it away. If you have an unusable amount of excess paint, offer it to a neighbor, relative, neighborhood group, scout troop, church, or theater group for use. Save it. Oil-based paint will keep for many years as long as it is well sealed. To ensure that paint will be usable the next time you need it for touch-ups, place a sheet of plastic wrap over the opening of the paint can. Secure the lid on top of the plastic wrap. Cushion the lid with a folded cloth so you can then tap it into place with a hammer. Store the paint in a cool, dry area or take it to the Home Chemical Collection Center. Paint in liquid form can also be placed out for pickup by the special waste collection vehicle. Oil-based and latex paint cans can be set out in the sun to dry out and then can be disposed of in your regular trash. Pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers are examples of products you may buy for your lawn that are potentially hazardous to the environment. Always take precautions when handling these substances and do not apply if rain is forecast or on windy days. These products can be thrown away in your regular trash or properly sealed and stored for later use or disposed of at the Home Chemical Collection Center. Responsible auto care is vitally important to environmental safety. You should have your car inspected and maintained regularly to reduce auto emissions as well as leakage of oil, antifreeze, and other fluids. Use an absorbent material to clean spills from paved surfaces, such as kitty litter, or preferably an absorbent specially formulated for spills. Make sure to sweep it up. If you change your oil, place the used oil and filter out curbside for pickup by the special waste collection vehicle, or take it to the Home Chemical Collection Center, where it can be properly disposed of or possibly recycled. In addition, many retail locations that sell these products will also accept them for disposal or recycling. Check with your supplier for fees and procedures. Recycled motor oil may be reprocessed into fuel that keeps your family cool in the summer and warm in the winter. It can be burned in furnaces for heat or in power plants to generate electricity for homes, schools, and businesses. Recycling used motor oil pays off for you and the environment. FOG stands for the fats, oils, and grease from meat, cooking oil, lard, margarine, and butter. Many people do not realize that these materials may be harmful when they are washed down the kitchen sink or dumped down the storm drain system. Improper disposal of FOG can cause property damage, health hazards, and environmental problems. Pipes may be blocked by oils poured directly into the sink. Property damage from sewage backups can result in expensive cleanups and plumbing repairs. Clogged sewers can also lead to overflows, which can run off into the street and into the storm drain system, consequently polluting creeks and streams and causing health hazards. What can you do? Small amounts of cooking oil, such as meat drippings, can be soaked up with a paper towel and thrown in the trash. Once completely cooled, you can pour used cooking oil into a sturdy, resealable container, such as a milk jug, and dispose of it in the trash. Vegetable oil, like that used in turkey fryers, can be set out curbside for the special waste collection vehicle or taken to the home chemical collection center. Some of the items we have discussed can be picked up by the special waste collection vehicle, while others can only be accepted by the home chemical collection center. The home chemical collection center requires proof of residency in the form of a driver's license or ID and a current utility bill. Before making the trip to the home chemical collection center, make sure to contact them and confirm what items are acceptable, as well as hours and other specific information. The City of Irving is a member of the Dallas Area Household Hazardous Waste Network. Irving residents have access to the home chemical collection center free of any direct charge. Irving's special waste collection vehicle will pick up the following materials from residents receiving solid waste collection services: used motor oil and oil filters, antifreeze and transmission fluids, lead-acid automotive batteries, automotive tires, household paint, vegetable oil, sharps, needles. The following items are just some of the acceptable things that can be dropped off at the home chemical collection center: lawn care chemicals, home chemicals, kitchen grease, paint, used antifreeze, motor oil, oil filters, automotive batteries, household batteries. For more information, please call 214-553-1765